You're still watching Miss Malaika Ghana 2017, proudly brought to you by Frytol, Optimal, Glams Makeup, GTP, Kenya Airways, Shop and Save, and we're here at the Turmeric Hotel inside East Legon where the semi-finals audition is happening. Seated next to me is 22-year-old Leah Brown, who won Miss Malaika Ghana 2016 and had her life changed. She got a brand new car, her status in life changed as well, and now everyone refers to her as a beauty queen, but most importantly as someone who has brought change to society. Leah, how are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I remember this like yesterday because I was the one on stage and I knew who had won. And I'm sure at that point you were wondering, am I going to make it, am I not? But the moment I mentioned your name, what really were you feeling?
I was surprised. At that moment, I wasn't in the room, honestly, so my name was mentioned and I'm like, my name was just mentioned.
Yeah.
I was so surprised. I still wake up each morning and I just can't believe it.
Was it because you weren't hoping to win or you weren't expecting to win?
At that point in time, no matter how confident you are, you just don't know anymore. So you're just there waiting to hear what exactly is about to be said. You just can't predict anymore.
Exactly. But that moment, Miss Malaika Ghana 2016, Leah Brown, I'm sure you just saw it in a flashlight that, okay, my life has changed. Everything about Leah has changed. Can you run us through some of the things that, changed about you?
Well, obviously, I have a car now.
Yeah.
My name was made. The first I was like, oh my god, I have a car.
Yeah.
Like, I never knew I'd get a car at 22. And I was like, okay, so now my project, I have to do this. There's something that's been on my heart since I was a child.
Okay.
Scholarship for students. Because personally, at a point in time when I was in primary, I was sacked for school fees because my fees weren't paid on time. I came to school a week after and I missed so much. I missed so much and I felt really bad. I was like, no one should go through this. So I got this opportunity and I decided to embark on it as a project. So we go to the private schools, government schools, and the students who are not able to get their fees paid on time, the private ones, we sponsor their school fees.
Okay.
And we provide reading materials as well to help them further their studies.
So how many students have you been able to support since you started this project?
150.
Wow.
Yeah, 150.
In junior, secondary, and primary?
And we go to each school and then we take each from every section. So primary, kindergarten, GSS. Okay. So we just sponsor their fees for the next academic year.
How are you able to fund your project? Because I know that of course you also receive some cash as Miss Malaika, but paying fees of students, that's quite a lot.
So we went to companies, obviously, to get sponsorship. So that's been our main project. Our main source of sponsorship.
Okay.
Kingdom Books as well came on board, and they provided us with the stationery we use for the libraries. There was this instance I went to a school, and aside from providing them with the stationery, they didn't even have a shelf for it.
Okay.
So we decided to also help them with the shelf. So we provided shelves for their library as well as the stationery.
That's great. I mean, education has always been number one. I noticed you also joined Nana Banamwa for her reading project.
We went to the ex-president's house, Johnny J. Kumpufo, and then we just read to some of the students over there. And
you've also met the First Lady of Ghana, Mrs. Rebecca.
Yes, on her birthday, we went to present a cake, and then she was having a lunch, so we just had the interactive with her. It was amazing.
Girl, things are looking good on your side. But already, it's almost time for you to give up your crown to the next queen. Are you a little jealous about it?
Honestly, I think about it, and it's going to be very painful. But yes, I mean,
what about it?
The exposure, the experience. You get invited to events and you have to represent, and just it's no more going to be there.
Of course.
As Miss Malaika, but well,
regardless. What message would you like to give out to these young ladies who are auditioning for Miss Malaika, hoping to be like you and to be like Jerry, Hamamat, and all the other queens that have
one thing about Miss Malaika is it can be fun if you want it to be. It can be stressful if you want it to be. At the end of it, the impact is based on your input. So they shouldn't take it lightly at all because it's an opportunity you wouldn't want to let pass you by. So they should take it seriously. They should put in their all, and well, if you are meant to be queen, you will be queen.
All right, definitely. Well, all the best with the journey ahead of you, and as we get ready to take your crown and pass it on to the next queen. Like I said, auditions are still ongoing here at Turmeric. We just spoke to Leah Brown, Miss Malaika Ghana 2016.
I'm Louisa Autry. I'm from the Asante region, Mampon to be precise. I'm 20 years old, and then this is my story. I am a past student of Kuneduyadom Senior High School. I was the girls prefect in my school, the senior girls prefect in my school, and then I also used to be the president for the mini girl guide in my school. I used to teach these girls about how to take care of themselves, how to avoid unwanted pregnancies, and then the next thing I realized, I was the victim to what I was preaching. I found out when I was about to write my exam, my final year, I found out I was pregnant 5 months later. I ended up keeping the baby. Most of my friends stopped talking to me because they felt like I was a disgrace. And then most of the teachers who used to praise me for being good at their subjects and stuff, they weren't really close to me as they used to be. It was something really weird, but God did it and I had my baby. But I had to leave her around 3 months. I had to stop breastfeeding her around 3 months to go back to school because I didn't get my math. This whole Malaika issue just started when I found myself in that unfortunate issue, like getting pregnant at the wrong time. I really wanted to do something for my friends and then some young females, not some, like every female out there who also doesn't know how to take care of themselves in case of like avoiding themselves from getting pregnant. So I decided to come this year and then just try and see if I'll be able to get the chance to help other people. But I'm not only interested in getting the chance to help people, I also want to help myself. There's a car involved, I like that.
How well do you know Malaika?
Okay.
Miss Malaika.
Okay, I know Malaika has been happening for many years now. It's
Many years? How many years?
I'm not sure exactly how many, but
Oh.
I'm not sure exactly how many, honestly.
Tell me about a day in your life you will never forget. It could be a happy or a sad day.
Okay, a day my friends went to school, university, and I didn't make the cut. I was home because I didn't buy my forms early.
You didn't buy your forms?
And I was the entertainment prefect. So imagine everybody was waiting for you to hear which school you went to or which university you got, but I didn't make it.
Nobody.
Yeah.
The time I got
the next year I have to go with my juniors, and it was heartbreaking.
What do you know about Miss Malaika?
I know it's a very big platform where girls are groomed, trained, brought out into the society to make an impact, not only to look beautiful and let people see their outward appearance, but also the kind of touch they give to their society.
Apart from Miss Malaika, what are your future plans?
I want to be a dietitian in future
Why?
because I have passion in helping people. And with being a dietitian means you're using food to help people with some food related medical conditions. So I have a passion in helping people in that direction.
What are you doing at the University of Ghana?
Sociology and linguistics.
Linguistics?
Yeah.
What do you intend to become?
I intend to be an entrepreneur.
What's the difference between businesswoman and entrepreneur?
Well, they are used interchangeably.
Okay, very good. What are you studying?
Public relations management.
What is that?
It's a management function that builds and maintains a mutually beneficial relationship between organization and
Hey, Baba.
Growing up, I and almost my entire family stammers, and it's really affected us, especially I and my siblings. We lacked communication skills, and it lowered our self-esteem very much in a way that sometimes in class we get bullied, we made fun of, and it's very painful when people laugh at you just because of the way you speak. With this Miss Malaika platform, I would like to use to create awareness on stammering and be able to educate the public about stammering and offer assistance to all those whose lives are affected with stammering. I'm Habiba Bint Abdullah, 20 years of age and a student of Accra Technical University, studying fashion design and textiles.
I want to be Miss Malaika because it has been my dream since senior high school. But I believe it's a life-changing opportunity, and it will be an opportunity for me to contribute greatly to the community by being a role model and impact something good into the youth as well.
What about if the organizers ask you to expose your hair at any point for the cameras? Is it going to be a difficult thing for you to do?
No.
You are sure?
Yes.
You are saying this on TV?
Yes.
It won't affect your relationship with God?
It will.
So you want to sacrifice that relationship for the crown?
No. But
that's what you're saying.
I don't want to sacrifice it, but I believe I can really achieve something, even though I still have my turban on.
And why Miss Malaika? Well, Miss Malaika, because over the past years, I've watched Miss Malaika transform the lives of young women into influential women in the society. So I also want to be a part of Miss Malaika so that I'll be taken through the grooming process and build upon my confidence too.
So if you don't get to go through Miss Malaika, you won't be groomed and your life will not be built upon?
It will.
So, Miss Malaika, what is it going to do then?
Well, Miss Malaika gives me a better exposure.
So what do you want to become in future?
I want to be a pharmaceutical microbiologist.
Hey, what's the meaning? What are you going to do?
Okay, they are really in charge of drug making, what actually goes into it, the kind of microorganisms you have to use.
What secondary school did you attend?
Shama Senior High School in Takoradi. Yes, and I was the face of Shas.
You were what?
I was the Miss Shas of my time.
So what do you want to be in future?
Actually, I'm looking at being a music producer.
Music producer?
It's a long-term goal. It's my
And what's the short, middle-term goal?
The short term is to be a flight attendant.
Flight attendant?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just feel like I relate well to...
The what?
I feel like no. I said because...
How supportive are your parents about joining this pageant?
Okay, my mother especially has always, I always told her that I wanted to be part of Miss Malaika, and every time I mentioned it to her, she always gives me the go ahead about it. My dad he doesn't really say anything about it. He just smiles. So,
apart from Miss Malaika, what are your future plans?
I'd love to be a politician, a minister.
Why?
Because I love to help female, and I feel when I'm a minister, I can help the ladies very well.
How do you think the internet has helped our generation?
It's been very educative because we use it for projects, research work. We use it to find answers to questions that are asked in class, in school. It's very educative.
Okay.
Yes.
After a long session with our delegates, our judges are having a difficult task compiling the results and cutting down. But how do our girls feel though?
Honestly, right now my legs are shaking, but I don't hope I'm going to make it. I've already made it. So I just hope that I'll keep praying, and I know the judges are going to choose me.
I'm just being positive, keeping my fingers crossed. I just hope I'm on the safer side. Like at the end I make it to top 20.
I'm really positive I'm going to make it through. So yeah, I'm just hoping for the best. Yeah.
When we come back, we'll find out who's made it and who has to say goodbye.
Our hair deserves the best, and the best is Optimal. From root to tip, Optimal provides the ideal hair care to straighten and prevents fall and breakage. Optimal is made from fruit extracts and shea butter. It makes our hair more resistant, brighter, and 10 times softer. Maximum protection for all hair types. Optimal, the relaxer expert.
It's a big world. Get out there. Renault Capture. Capture life.